I don't know about you, but a massive problem I had this year was oversharing with anybody. This year, I will say and I would admit that I told people too much on the things I was doing, on everything that was happening in my life. It seemed to be that everyone knew my business. And it didn't help with me being a YouTuber, making story times, making situations entertaining and being funny to entertain you guys. But honestly, it wasn't the best for me. To be honest, being funny is kind of like coping. And I'm not saying I'm never gonna have story times again. I'm putting that to the side. I do think that a lot of things in your life should remain private to you. I developed this fake bogey excuse that I'm a person that likes to hold a lot of stuff in. And when I mean stuff, I mean everything. How I feel deep down, if I'm stressing out secretly, anything I will hold inside until one day I burst like a volcano. So with that in mind, I used to think that it would be okay to express how I felt, talk to people about how I felt, and I don't just mean people, I mean practically anybody. And it doesn't help that I do social media. So of course, a piece of me, a lot of me, a part of me is gonna be online a lot. Even if you don't do social media, I still believe that private life is the best life. Nothing you do has to be a secret. You're not some sort of double agent. But what you do should stick with you. What you do should only be known by you and certain people. I say this because today I see it everywhere that people love to overshare. Even when it's awkward, even when it's a little bit personal, people always seem to overshare with the wrong people. We already know that those people might not keep what you told them to themselves, and they will most likely talk to other people and use your stories, use your drama, your sharing, whatever you told them as a form of entertainment for them and their other peers. I also feel like there's a large amount of people that hear your business or that you speak to regularly that might not be jealous of you but are heavily envious. There is always someone, guaranteed, even if they are not in our crosshairs, that are not really wishing for our best. You might wish the best for everyone you see. You might be happy when you see someone else doing well, but there's something about you doing better than someone else that people hate to see, even when you are staying out the way. There's only so much better, no, scratch that. There's only so much good that you can receive in your life that other people start to look at you and they start to question how you're doing it. How's he doing that? How's she doing it? And questioning only leads to curiosity, which leads to being nosy. Everyone nowadays is so nosy, including us. That's why we're on the Snapchat, the Instagram, going through everybody's stories, on everybody's pages, zooming into photos, watching the highlights, almost stalking everyone. Well, it's not really stalking, is it? If it's so normalized today. My point is that even though not everyone is interesting, everyone gets interested. And I don't think that is necessarily a good thing. Maybe you can blame it on the phone, because on the phone we can see millions, billions of people's business, hear their stories, get entertained by them, see their lifestyles, and we only get more curious and nosy by the second. Maybe we can blame it on the phone, but I'm not sure because I see it in the flesh. I see it everywhere I go. A number of days until the new year, I'm not somebody personally that makes New Year's resolutions. It's going to be the same thing every year, the same amount of focus. And I would tell you to mind your damn business, but I may have a video coming on along the line in the future. Hey, who knows, maybe tomorrow. But I think the focus should be on not oversharing. Once you stop oversharing, spreading your business, making those posts, making those stories, you start to appreciate the more quiet things. Hey, you start to even appreciate every single thing you do because it's not being broadcasted to the world. It's not being told to everyone. And that doesn't mean it has to be a secret. But with my experience, once I only experienced the event with the person that's with me or with myself, it only climbs higher and higher in the ranks of some of my favorite days of all times. I don't know why we always seek that need for validation. I don't know why we always need to talk about us every time we have a conversation, even when we are not meaning to. Always comes down to a battle with what are you doing and what am I doing in life. And hey, sometimes that is normal, but sometimes it's not a normal thing. The way some of you speak and the way some of you get spoken to by other people, because it's always an ongoing competition. And I can handle competitions, but can you? Can that person handle that competition? What are they going home and saying to themselves? What are they praying for? Because they might not be praying for you. Now, I personally hate talking about myself. And not because I ain't doing anything good, not because I'm sitting around or lazing about. It's only because I'm trying my hardest to keep myself to myself. I love staying in my own lane because there is no traffic in sight. It's just me. I want to focus on me. I could care less about you. All I care about is me. And you can call me selfish or you can call me focused. Sometimes they come hand in hand. Learn to sometimes withhold information about yourself. Not for any reason. Just withhold some things to yourself. It's not a sin to do it. You're not sinning to do it. If you are religious, I am not myself. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Is that bad? I don't know. Anyway, you are not doing anything wrong with withholding some information from you. When I first tried to do this, I had withdrawal symptoms, like I've been eating too many biscuits or something. I don't know why, but I was itching to get something out about me until I learned to stop that and be fully silent. No friends, I don't talk to anybody. Listen, do you ever get that feeling where when you are talking about something that may be about to happen in terms of you, in terms of what you're going for, some of your goals, do you ever feel like you're going to jinx it? Do you ever feel like speaking it into existence with somebody else in your presence may mess up what you're going for? Because I feel that all the time. I feel like I need to keep it to myself. I feel like I need to be in my room, manifest it, maybe think about it, go crazy, have sleepless nights about it. And I feel like that's all I need for it to happen because I am putting in the work every day. I feel like I don't need to tell someone for that to motivate me to do what I need to do. Because I know when I talk to myself, I will have the power to do what I need to do. What I'm trying to tell you is that oversharing is overrated. Talking about your business all the time is overrated. We always meet somebody. Listen to this. Listen to me real quick, all right? If I haven't convinced you yet, listen to this. We always have a friend or somebody that we speak to, a family member maybe, that is talking to us about somebody else. I'm telling you, that happens with all of us. Someone right now is probably talking about you. Whether you think you're popular, whether you don't. Somebody is talking about you right now. And they might be talking about your business. Every time, every day, every second, we are in somebody else's mouth. We are in there. And it might not be for the right reasons. I don't mind I don't mind being in there. All right? I don't mind. I'm not going to lie. I don't mind. However, I'd rather not. I'd rather just stick to me. And I'm going to continue focusing on it because it's been something I have been focusing on it. But I just wanted to put something different in the title and I wanted to say next year because it's coming around the corner, not Christmas. I honestly think the most underrated individuals are the people that are kind of mysterious, the people that keep lives to themselves, the people that we go, I wonder what they are doing. Wouldn't it be lovely? Wouldn't it be sunshine and rainbows if we all became people that were wondered about, where somebody could say to you, I wonder what you're doing. They could look at your page, look at you in the flesh, think about it in their head, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what they're doing. Or maybe they might ask you. Maybe you might lie. Maybe you might say something different. Or maybe you might just tell them a little bit to get them curious. A little drop. Everyone wants that. Everyone's scavenging for some information about everybody. Everybody's interested, even if you're not interested. Trust me. I honestly think you should practice being private. Do it with the little things. I still want you to speak to those close to you, but not everybody deserves to know your business. And sometimes, even when it's not awkward, you are oversharing. Next year is all about not oversharing. Tell me what you think about that. To be honest, I think that sounds rather jolly. Anyway, I think I need a shower. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. As always, my God.